Lamar is a rapper from Compton who grew from his fame from his album Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. After Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, he's released albums such as To Pimp A Butterfly and his most recent album Dang. Now, personally, I'm a huge fan of Kendrick. In my opinion, he's one of the greatest rappers. In my opinion, he's in my top 5 easily. And today, I'm going to be ranking all of his studio albums from worst to best. Just to let y'all know what albums I'm talking about, I'm going to be talking about albums such as, I think this is in order, Overly Dedicated, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, Untitled, Unmastered, what's the other one? To Pimp A Butterfly, and Dang. Oh, wait, I forgot Section 80. So I'll be talking about all those albums. I was supposed to do my recovery review today, but I canceled that for this, just for filler, so y'all can get hyped for my new video. So yes, I hope y'all will enjoy this video, and let's get it started. Now for the lowest spot on the list, I put Overly Dedicated. Now, I'm not saying that this album is bad, but it's certainly it's not as great as his other albums are. The main thing I really dislike about this album is the same reason that I'm a little disappointed with Infinite, is the cheap quality and it's just not perfect. I don't think Kendrick's voice is as great as it is now, because he had like a slighter higher pitch or something like that. But I'm not saying this album is horrible. There are a few good songs on here that I actually like listening to, and it's a perfectly listening. It's good to listen to, but as a start for Kendrick to start with this album, I really disagree. My favorite part about the album are the great beats for this album. The beat for Censored Patron, I think that's a great beat. But it's also not as impressive as other Kendrick albums are, because later Kendrick started doing concept albums, which I think is really good. But unfortunately, it just didn't work with this album, and that is why it's at my lowest spot. And that was Overly Dedicated. Taking the number 5 spot, I put Untitled, Unmastered. Now, originally when I first listened to this album, I honestly thought it was going to be my favorite Kendrick album of all time. Now, when I first listened, like I said earlier, I thought I was going to love this album to death. And while I still love this album, I still don't think it's the greatest album he's came out with. Some of the non-singles on this album aren't really that good, and it's not really like a concept album, as he did with albums like To Pimp A Butterfly, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, and Section 80. But with this album, he raps over trap-style beats, and he has great lyrics with this album, so that's a plus. But, yeah, as I said earlier, the non-singles really do not work, and it's just very disappointing. And so, that's why my number 5 pick, I think, yeah. My number 5 pick is Untitled, Unmastered. And now, let's get into my number 4 pick. And at my number 4 spot, I put Section 80. Now, and this is Gohan Studios.
Oh crap, did I just get in this on accident? Yes, I did.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's Kendrick Lamar.
Those are my notes, idiot.
Nice.
Go away.
You can't.
Go away. Go away, please.
You hate collaborations?
Yes. Honestly.
Go subscribe to Gohan Studios.
Subscribe to Gohan Studios. Get out. Seriously, get out. I'm trying to go.
Okay.
Go away. Sorry. But as I stated earlier, number 4 is Section 80. Now, after I listened to Untitled, Unmastered, I went to Section 80, since it was one of his lower albums. And good God, I love Section 80 to death. Now, the beat you're probably listening to in the background is Rigor Mortis, which is a song off of Section 80, which is a great beat with a trumpet sound to it. And that's why Section 80 is right on number 4, mainly because it's his most accessible album in my opinion, and it's a great concept. Like I stated earlier, albums such as Good Kid, M.A.A.d City and Pimp A Butterfly were concept albums, Grace, and I know they're going to freak away. But nothing was bad about this album, honestly. I highly recommend you either listen to this first or to Pimp A Butterfly first, because both of them are like both the same, sort of. But yeah, that was Section 80. Now we'll head on to number 3. And at number 3, Kendrick's most recent album, Dang. I can't say the real name because it's a bad word. But this is his most recent effort, and I think it's better than Overly Dedicated, Untitled, Unmastered, and Section 80. Now, while I do think some songs from Section 80 are better than most songs off of this album, I still think Dang is a great album. Songs such as DNA, Humble, Duckworth, Element, and Triple X were great songs to listen to. And if you listen to the last verse from Kendrick on DNA, it's actually really great to listen to. It goes like a hardcore type beat, which I like hardcore type beats. He just goes in and destroys the mic. My only issue with Dang is that some of the non-singles aren't that great, which you kind of have to expect, basically. But I still think this album is very, very good. It's great, but it's not my favorite. And also, Humble. One of the best hooks ever. You and I know, be humble. It says the B word, it's funny. There's a video I highly recommend you listen to and watch. It's Easter eggs in the samples of the beats for this album. It's on Genius. Watch that. Your mind will be blown like it was for me. But that was Dang, and now we're heading on to number 2. Now, number 2 and number 1 were albums that I both love. Some of you might disagree with my number 1 pick and my number 2 pick, but forget it. Now let's get on to number 2. And for my number 2 pick, the second best is Kendrick's album that made him famous as he is today, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. Now, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is easily, in my opinion, one of the greatest rap albums I've ever heard. Mainly because the way Kendrick shows his energy, this album is very, very hardcore. It's another concept album, which I enjoy. When you listen to concept albums, they're very, very good, especially with Kendrick. But Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, I honestly wanted to put it as number 1, but then I'd just be stealing other people's opinions and just making me look like Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is my favorite, which it's not. It's not my favorite out of all of his albums, but if there's one to listen to, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City would be one of them. My favorite song off the album is M.A.A.d City. I don't know. I like this song. I love the part where the dude. It's like after Kendrick says, saying that the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yeah. And like the MC8 starts like, there's this man down. Where you from, bruh? F with me. What you gonna do, bruh? I don't know what's the lyrics. This is Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, my bruh. And the way Kendrick raps in this album is very great. It reminds me a lot of Section 80, which is a great thing, honestly. Section 80 is a great album. But that was Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. And now heading into number 1. Okay, guys. Number 1, my favorite Kendrick Lamar album, as you see from down here, to Pimp A Butterfly. Easily. I knew by a landslide this would be my favorite Kendrick album. Well, I do love Good Kid, M.A.A.d City because of the concepts. To Pimp A Butterfly is great. It has better concepts. My favorite song off here easily is You, or the music video calls it God is a Gangster. Well, it's basically about Kendrick. Like, this song, You, is actually a real thing that happened in real life. Kendrick was going through, like, suicidal thoughts and depression. Because of the things that was going on in his life from the Good Kid, M.A.A.d City tour that he did. And it was very heartbreaking. There's an interview with Kendrick. He talks about all this stuff. It's very, very heartbreaking. But Kendrick made this song And there's two parts to it. Like you see a drunk Kendrick saying his life is garbage, and then a few minutes later, you see Kendrick change. He starts going from drunk to just suicidal. Basically, just talking trash about himself as a person. Out of all this has happened. And so, that is great, honestly. I don't think it's great that he calls himself trash, because I've had bad thoughts before. I don't want to get into that. But, it's kind of a hard song to listen to. But it's only like 4 minutes long, which, you know, the song Daddy by Korn, which details the lead singer being molested, was 17 minutes long, so, yeah. And the famous line, "Loving you is complicated." But, To Pimp a Butterfly is, without a doubt, my favorite Kendrick Lamar album. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this list. If y'all enjoyed, click like on this video, share this video with a couple of friends of yours or anyone you know. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.